I'm sorry, you guys. It really cracks me up that I'm trying to start every single video with a close up of my boobs. It's kind of my new favorite thing that I do. I hope you guys like it too. My name is Alisa Starr, and I make the Snarky Cards. Snarky Cards are brutally honest greeting cards, and I put all of my bestsellers together in this book. I've sold like 100,000 cards since I started, and these are the cards that sell the best. This is the first book of, I hope, like 20. I want to make it like chicken soup for the soul. But I wanted to read some of these cards to you so that you could see what you were getting if you wanted to get the book. The book comes perforated and non-perforated. This is one of those that is more of an art book than a postcard book. So the first card is, I know it's tough right now, but you can handle it because you are a crazy fucking bitch and you can handle anything. And they all start, dear blank, and they all end, sincerely blank. So this little old lady is my grandma. Nanny is actually what I called her. She would have never said anything that's supportive in her life. She was kind of more of a bitch than a compassionate bitch. But nonetheless, sometimes I still feel her poking me from the backside, trying to get me to do stuff, you know? And she loved the parts of me that were like her. And the parts of me that were like her are pretty fucking bossy. So it was nice that somebody liked those things about me when I was little, which is why I made her the arbiter of this card. Okay. The next page says, okay, it's an ostrich. Oh my God. All these new lights that I put together. It's hard for you to see this shit. Okay, cool. Okay. It's an ostrich and it says, holy shit, you're knocked up. I hope your baby's head is small and doesn't rip the shit out of your taint. I sent this to my sister-in-law and she was like, thanks for looking out for my taint. And I was like, you're welcome. I care about your taint. I want you to have an underside. This is universally loved. This is my number one knocked up card. Okay. This one I wrote for my sister and then later for me. It says, I love you despite your freaky food allergies. And we're allergic to everything in our family. Me, my sister, gluten-free, dairy-free. Joy can't have soy. You think because it rhymes, it'd be easier for people to remember. Okay, this next card is racism. Yay, let's fight it. Let's get it out of there. No more racism. This is like a card I wrote so that you could say something nice to somebody who had some racist stuff happen to them. Okay, I'm sorry your day was ruined by racist pig fuckers. Fuck those dicks. Okay, and like this badass bitch right here, she's trying to fuck up some racists. That donkey is for sure like living her best life, not having it. Okay. And then on the back, there's a little bit of a voodoo situation in case you want to get your own back in secret after some sort of racist shit happens to you. I'm all for you getting yourself back. I'm all for you to just, like, fix it karmically. I mean, okay. So, this is the next card. You're really fucking hot, but you always look hotter with my pussy juice dripping from your chin. Dear blank, sincerely blank, right? We got the sexy alligator, right? Pussy Juice is one of the most popular cards of all times. After the staff of the Unicorn realized the Pussy Juice existed, they started to always double check and make sure that I had Pussy Juice on me because it was that important. And let me tell you, the Unicorn, those guys are hardcore. I wanted to impress them. I always carried some Pussy Juice on me. Okay. This has gotten me hate mail and just a couple of death threats from Christians, which is funny because I used to be a Christian. So it's weird to think of like, would little me have threatened to kill old me? Okay, so it says, Dear blank, happy abortion. Good job exercising control over your body. One more and you fill your punch card. No judgment. Sincerely blank. And it's like a little, I mean, sort of like a blood monster a little bit, right? Little creature right there. Lydia helped me figure out like which animal was perfect for this. Like I said, gotten me death threats, made me feel like a real feminist. This card right here. Okay, this card has actually helped a lot. I would say a couple thousand people get laid. Like, I've sold maybe 10,000 of these cards. And I mean, I haven't interrogated every single person who's ever used the makeout card, but let me tell you, sometimes we're into people and they're like, I have a kid because I used that makeout card. Or I had to have an abortion because I used that makeout card. And it always warms my heart to hear about people getting laid and me being the cause of it without actually having to be like in the room, right? Okay, so it says, Dear blank, do you want to make out with me? Yes, no, maybe. Do you go down? Sincerely blank. Okay, so some men, always men, never women, have argued with me about why no should be in there. They're like, well, why would you leave that in there? And it was like, because if the word no isn't in there, then it's not a real choice. And you want people to choose to fuck you. That's important. It's like, and just so you know, if somebody doesn't offer you the choice to walk away from a situation, they're not offering you a choice. They're threatening you. Like, if you don't feel like you can say no, then like that's a fucked up situation in that situation. Like you have to re-examine how free you are in your life. You're gonna have to re-examine like who you're letting give you these shitty choices. Like, you're always allowed to say no. I tend to reiterate that with my friends because I can be pushy and I can come up with a lot of crazy schemes for art shenanigans, and people do have to tell me to fuck off sometimes in order to be my friend. And no is an important word. Boundaries are important, just like channels of love. All right, okay, enough about my love tunnel. Okay, the next card is, being friends with you has ensured my place in hell. I look forward to spending my eternal damnation with you. This card is about the water fountain in hell where you will meet your friends. To quote Lori Crap, she's a very important writer. This card is just about the fact that, you know, you get up to some fucked up shit with your friends, right? And you all know that crazy shit has gone down, but that's cool. You still love them, even though they might have made it for sure that you are not going to heaven. Even though the shenanigans you guys have gotten up to are a little bit more hellish than heavenly. Even though they tempted you to walk on the wild side. I don't understand actually like how our culture is a little bit like obsessed with this whole concept of hell and religion and stuff. Like, we are so puritanical still in the US, but this is a best-selling card and I get it. You know, like I'm always telling my friends we're definitely gonna meet in the cloakroom of hell. That's our deal. Okay, next card is my only birthday card that I included here. I have a series of birthday cards that's going to come out. My next book, I think, is going to be called Every Day is Somebody's Birthday. That noise right there that you hear is Clonopin eating a calendar. He is, in fact, eating a calendar that says, I'm sorry, your baby ruined your vagina. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Special K. That was nice. Okay, all right. This is the next card. Happy birthday. Good job not getting dead yet. Sincerely blank. Because that is essentially what happy birthday means. It means I am celebrating the fact that you have not managed to kill yourself yet. The next card. Dear blank. I'm sorry I stole your bike. I was drunk and I had to get away from you. Sincerely blank. This card is hilarious because I get so many confessions after people read it. So many people are like, oh, Tristan was so mad at me and he had such a hard time getting to work that next week, but I just couldn't fucking hang out with him another second. You know, or whatever, whoever it was. They're always telling me stories about how they used somebody else's something in order to get away from that somebody. Okay. This is my favorite. Dear blank, you're super fucking lovable. This is my favorite card. It's the simplest card ever. It's also something that I have tried to say to a lot of different people. It's something that I think we all need to say to each other. It's something that I really, like, it's actually one of, like I said, these are all my bestsellers, but this is the bestseller this year probably, which is good because I think everybody needs to hear this. You're lovable I'm lovable. We're all lovable. We're all capable of loving and being loved. Okay. The next card, Dear Blank, fuck you and your fucking feelings. Most popular card of all times. Yeah, nobody likes feelings. Nobody likes their feelings. Nobody likes other people's feelings. Everybody hates feelings. So you can buy this book of cards for $25. And then you too can have the gift of brutal honesty. Thank you for hanging out with me while I read my Snarky Cards book to you and showed you the part of the calendar that my cat Quantin definitely just chewed up while we were filming this. Happy vagina, everyone!